most unusual human beings in the world. Welcome back to another episode of Infofeed Daily, and today we're going to bring to you our list for the most unusual people in the world. Some of the people we're going to be talking about today have the most impressive superhuman skills, while others have the most weirdest abnormalities. Without further ado, let's go ahead and kick off this list. Number 1. Spider-Man. Our real-life Spider-Man is Jyoti Ryu, also known as Ape Man, which derives from his insane ability to climb any wall or surface without using any equipment. Jyoti was born and raised and currently lives in India. Even as a small child, he noticed he can climb steep slopes without having any difficulty. After learning about this unusual skill at a young age, he spent most of his time and his whole life training to be a professional climber. His free climbing skills have become absolutely insane, as he's able to rapidly climb any vertical object without any tension or restriction. Over the years of his crazy stunts, he's able to amass a large following of people who are willing to travel just for a chance to watch him climb.
I said I'm moving too far.
Number 2. The Human Printer is a British artist named Stephen Wiltshire. Stephen was born with autism, a mental disability that disrupts all functioning hemispheres of the brain. In Stephen's case, it has completely devoided him of the ability to communicate with other people. This created a very difficult childhood for Stephen, as he wasn't able to communicate most of the time what he needed. However, Stephen was able to communicate one thing: his need and his passion for art. Although Stephen may have a disability with communicating, his autism actually gives him the superpower of extreme memory. You see, Stephen is able to reproduce his vivid memory onto paper. You see, Stephen memorizes a large panorama of cities at a glance, then is able to reproduce it on paper with outstanding accuracy. Not one small bit of detail goes unnoticed, as he transfers arches, trees, flower beds, and thousands of objects onto a canvas, essentially printing out a carbon copy of the city. Number 3. Iceman. Wim Hof is a 57-year-old Dutchman, also known for being the real-life Iceman. Hof's nickname derives from his insane ability to stay in extremely cold temperatures a lot longer than the average human. In most cases, humans cannot last in the extreme cold for more than 15 minutes without losing consciousness. This is typically due to hypothermia and the body's internal struggle to keep everything warm and functioning. Wim's fascination with the extreme cold began at a very young age of 17, where he was passing a lake one day and he felt the irresistible desire to jump in the water. This sparked a lifetime of the desire to conduct human cold weather experiments on himself. Some of his notable lifetime achievements is jogging 21 kilometers barefooted in snow, as well as swimming down 50 meters in 61 seconds under the ice of a Finnish lake. Medical doctors who examine Hof after his events state that there is nothing notable with his vital signs that would make them concerned with his health. His most notable lifetime achievements includes climbing Mount Blanc in just shorts, and also setting several world records for being in a barrel of ice for more than 72 minutes. Number 4. World's largest human breasts. Our next unusual human suffers from a disorder known as gigantism. Chinese woman Ting Jai-fen currently holds the record for the world's largest breasts. She lived quite a very normal life as a young child until the age of 11, until puberty hit and her body released female hormones at an extreme rate. Within 6 months, her bust was able to grow into a crazy insane shape of 48 centimeters long, weighing about 10 kilograms each. Doctors were very concerned that 20 kilogram weighing breasts could break the girl's ribs, and concluded that her body was producing female hormones at a very alarming rate, while also being very sensitive to the hormones. Her bust was growing so insanely large that she needed to perform a few breast reduction surgeries, just so that she can halt the growth. Even though she halted her growth, she still holds the record for the most largest breasts in the world. Number 5. Elastic Man. Meba Bijan, also known as Rubber Man or Snake Man, is known for his incredible superhuman abilities of flexibility. It all started at the age of 11. When Meba was on a fishing trip with his friends, an accident occurred where it looked like he broke his leg. But to everyone's surprise, there was no visible evidence of an injury, and he was not in pain. After learning about these abilities, he spent most of his early 20s showcasing his talent and earning a good living. His most notable trick is the fried chicken, a trick in which he lies on his back, then turns his knees 180 degrees just to put his legs on his stomach. Meba Bijan is the father of 12 children and is currently 70 years old, living in Indonesia. To this day, medical experts are still baffled with his insane ability. Number 6. The smallest person in the world. Kagendra Thapa Magar holds the record for one of the smallest human beings on the planet. Kagendra was born and raised in Nepal. Though dwarfism is not a very uncommon thing in Nepal, Kagendra has a very special type of dwarfism in which his disorder comes through a very congenital pathology directly to his pituitary gland. Typically, people with disorders of this gland don't have a very large lifespan. Kagendra is currently 27 years old and has 67 centimeters in height, weighing 5.5 kilograms, earning him the nickname Little Buddha. Kagendra is so small that his family needs to carry him like a baby everywhere they go, fearing that one day a cat, dog, or a rat might attack him. Though many people see his abnormality as a disability, Kagendra chooses to perceive the world in a very positive way. He is well known for his public speaking and quite often travels. Recently, his biggest dreams came true when he met his true idol, a great actor named Rajesh Hamal. Number 7. The Human Tree. Deed Kasvara earned his nickname from a very rare skin disease that is caused by the papilloma virus, which causes tree-like warts to rapidly grow all over his body. His immune system is unable to defeat the virus. His wife was not very supportive during his difficult times with his abnormality, and she eventually left, taking the children with her. In order to make a living, Deed joined a traveling circus, which brought him popularity and attracted the attention of leading doctors who wanted to help the man free of charge. Several operations was performed to remove the growth, which resulted in the removal of about 9 kilograms worth of growth. Though this seems like a massive success of operation, it did not bring tangible results as the rapid growth of warts continued. Still, Deed and the doctors have not lost hope that one day they will be able to treat the virus and get rid of this disease once and for all. Number 8. The Beast Charmer. Kevin Richardson, a well-known zoologist and trainer, has earned the title Beast Charmer for his unusually close relationship to Africa's largest predators. You see, Richardson has been accepted into the packs of hyenas, leopards, and even lions. He had been training these animals since they were small babies, and took a very different approach of training them by carefully building a deep relationship, which involved showing the animals a lot of trust, respect, love, and affection. Though Richardson hasn't been attacked by the animals, he still suffered minor injuries, usually from play fighting, resulting in a few bites and scratches here and there. Richardson might be one of the only human beings on the planet who's been successfully able to develop a deep and loving relationship to the world's deadliest predators. And that concludes today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure if you like this sort of content, you hit that like button and subscribe. And feel free to comment down below what topics you'd like to see us cover next. Thanks for watching.